When we first learned about Pangaea in school, it seemed like a mystical world where land went on forever and animals and plants inhabited places we could not even imagine. Just thinking about all the continents fitting together like a puzzle is unbelievable. Also, it's incredible that earthquakes and tectonic plates could move so much land apart to make the world that we know today. A lot of research has been done on Pangaea. There is still a lot that we do not know. In fact, without the theory of continental drift, the idea of Pangaea would not have been conceived. Back in 1912, meteorologist Alfred Wegener took a bold step. He proposed the theory of continental drift, the idea that Earth's landmasses were once united in a supercontinent he called Pangaea. So why was this landmass created in the first place? Scientists believe the Earth's mantle was heating up due to radioactive decay. This instability caused the tectonic plates to shift. And while this process doesn't happen all the time, when it does, massive land shifts occur, forming and breaking apart supercontinents like Pangaea. So Pangaea formed due to the immense power of the Earth's mantle, but why did it break apart? That's where things get a bit fuzzy, and researchers are still exploring this mystery. Deep chasms are opening near Kenya, and it looks like the land is ripping apart. This area is known as the Great Rift Valley. It is a terrifying but extraordinary sight. The land is splitting in half like a scene from a thriller movie. This land contains homes and roads that are being destroyed by these chasms. Such land movement could be the start of a new Pangaea formation. Fossil evidence has provided insight into the amazing land formation of Pangaea. Today we know that elephants are not found in North America, and polar bears don't live in Africa. Interestingly, fossils from the age of Pangaea show that the same creatures were on many of today's different continents, which would not have been possible unless the continents were connected. Synagnathus was a land reptile that was alive during the Triassic period when Pangaea existed. Scientists have found fossils of this creature in South America and Africa. Lystrosaurus, another land reptile, had remains found in India, Antarctica, and Africa. Without Pangaea or other supercontinents, the distribution of these fossils would not have been possible. Fossil evidence of these animals is so interesting because it helps to prove that Pangaea existed so long ago. Researchers believe that the interior sections of today's continents were very dry and did not receive much rainfall when Pangaea existed. This would be similar to a desert climate and occurred because the area was surrounded by mountains, which would have kept out the rain. Due to the discovery of coal deposits in certain areas, researchers also believe that parts of Pangaea near the equator would have been a tropical rainforest. It is strange enough to think about how different the climates would have been on Pangaea, but what is even crazier is how scientists can use something as small as coal deposits to understand that ancient world. Pangaea is a very strange and symbolic name. In 1912, a meteorologist named Alfred Wegener was the first person to propose the idea of a supercontinent. He was working on the theory of continental drift and discovered that a supercontinent or continents may have existed at some point in the past. So why did he decide to name it Pangaea? Well, this name was perfect for the supercontinent Pangaea because all the Earth's land was in one place. Of course, Wegener endured some criticism for his theory, but without his work on continental drift in Pangaea, evidence would not have been collected on these subjects. Pangaea, a name that represents the Earth's distant past, a time when all the land was united as one. And though Wegener's critics doubted him, his vision forever changed the way we view our planet. Isn't it fascinating how one man's vision of the Earth's ancient past led to a groundbreaking discovery? What other mysteries do you think are waiting to be uncovered? Don't forget to subscribe and join us as we uncover more mysteries of the world, both past and present. Until next time, keep exploring.